job done. When it come to crunch time, I'm awesome. 3 seconds on the clock, you can call me. In my hands is where the ball be, nigga, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, nigga, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch. Clutch, clutch, yes, clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Monday.
Your mic ain't on.
My bad. My cord came out. Let me repeat that just in case y'all didn't hear me. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody Monday is going cool. Bloopers on me today. It's cool. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Show. I'm your host, the man with the plan with the cleanest ways and all the land, Spivey. And I got with me, y'all know, my same two. I said what they say, my ace boom coons. Big homie Dart and Kills, the truth of the building.
What's happening, world?
What's going on?
Not much, man. How everybody Monday starting off? How y'all feel?
I had to get my car out of the impound.
You had to do what?
Get my car out of the impound.
Oh man, you was down there parking about where they was shooting Superman.
That's a long story. I'll tell it later on in life. But right now, you know, we concentrate on this Monday. You know, impound. You feel me? So it's all right.
You tell the truth, cuz I hope your car ain't get impounded.
Nah, man.
It's out of jail.
Nah, bro. First day back at work, man. So, you know, back to the gridiron.
Them first days back off of vacations, man,
they be brutal, bro.
Man. Cause you still in I don't want to say recovery mode, but you still in vacation mode, man. Like,
yeah.
Like,
no matter just being, you know, didn't go nowhere. It just was off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, father and son thing. Took my son to the baseball game. He had a great birthday with his friends and family, so that was cool.
Did y'all stay the whole game?
Yeah.
Man, I don't see how you could do.
We watched. Actually, he called it, man. We was down. He called it. I'm like, what you think about that happening? This is, you know, it's bottom of the ninth. He like, they about to hit a walk-off home run. Well, they didn't hit a walk-off home run, but they got the walk-off. They got the
walk-off. Hit that fly ball like the center.
Yep. 1 out. Yep. And we won the game, so that was cool.
That's what's up, man. Sound like everybody had a good weekend and the week starting off. Except for you, Kills. How the doc go get his car impounded? How the doc of all people?
Right.
Y'all told me. I was depressed, and you know, I got demoted to, you know, pediatrician. So
don't blame us. Don't blame us.
So I did what a pediatrician do, get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
You said you did what the who did?
Pediatrician, whatever y'all call me. So you know,
the physician.
The car is out of the jail though, so I'm cool.
All right. Well, at least you didn't go.
Right.
Damn near.
Right. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Y'all ready to get this conversation going? Before we go any further, y'all don't forget to subscribe to the Signature Series Network and the YouTube channel. Like, follow, share on Facebook, you know, for more content and more from your boys. The three of us, y'all know what it is. But we're about to get this started. Continue this conversation that we had for the last show. We said we was gonna pick it back up about this nepotism thing. Kels, you was leaning more one way about it. I believe the last thing that was said was if you was to have had a business or whatever it is may be, or you had power or whatever, would you do something for your kids? You like, no.
I ain't saying no.
Yeah, you did, man. You said
they ain't earn it.
You said, no, they ain't earn it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't earn it. So it sounds like you're more opposed to it. So go ahead and finish elaborating what you were saying.
Oh no, I mean I'm not opposed to it because most is a saying like it's always a saying like that to get somewhere in life is easier if you know somebody. It's easier than not to know somebody. So I guess that part of the nepotism, but it's also hard for that person who getting treated that way for the simple fact is like, oh, you only got it because your daddy or your mama here. That's why you the CEO Bath and Body Works. I'm just making up some shit, right? So it's like I have to work harder now just to fit in because of where my position at. Which people don't care about that, but that individual who has to deal with that every day in life, you walk downtown. Oh, you only got that. You only the CEO because your dad is CEO. You can be like, so, but you ain't earned that. That's where I'm coming from, and from that part of view. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in your company gonna look at you differently because it was handed to you and you ain't worked for it. That's what I was saying. But of course, it's all in the NBA, all in the NFL, boxers, and everybody get it. Some people from companies get it. So it's there. I mean, but that individual who has the hand down has to work harder when that person leave, because now it's gonna be like, oh, now you the CEO, but you don't even know what to do. That's where I was coming from it.
I mean, of course, this whole situation is really brought up and based on the whole everybody know about the whole LeBron James situation and how he played his hand for his son to get drafted to the Lakers, and that's what he wanted to do, play with his son. But my thing is, what I don't understand is why is it now want to be brought up and talked about? Where, as I said on the last show, to elaborate for those that missed it, how much white privilege did we have going on? Now all of a sudden, you got a black man that's doing what I feel like any father, whether with any father, mother, guardian, however you want to look at it, is in a position to be able to do that. I don't think it's a problem with anybody, but now all of a sudden, because I feel like a black man is doing it with his child, a powerful black man at that, now it's a big problem. Dar, go ahead. Where you at? Where you at with it?
I think I think the world has, our audience pretty much has a grasp on the definition or what it means for nepotism, but let's explore the real definition. The practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives, friends, associates, especially by giving them jobs, right? It's a mid-17th century from French, derived from a French word, nepotisme. I don't speak French, so you got to excuse me. And then from Italian, nepotismo, meaning nephew, with reference to privileges bestowed on the nephews of popes who were, in many cases, their illegitimate sons. Now that's deep. That's real deep, just on the definition side. Now we come back to, the 21st, 22nd century. Nepotism is basically the unfair use of power in order to get jobs or other benefits for your families or friends. Look, man, it's been going on for ages. It goes back all the way to the 17th century, which is generations ago. So that power, who was in power at that time? You know what I mean? We weren't by far, but those who were in power, this is how they maneuvered. This is how they kept their family with generational wealth. For instance, if you look up, what's my man, the Rockefeller method, right? Real quick on generational wealth, you'll find that they used an index type of insurance, index universal life insurance policy. And each one of the family members had one with $1 million on it. And that was able to help. He used that to help finance a lot of things. that being said, we still paying for the Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? We still paying into the Rockefellers. They still getting bags. Even to this day, even though John D. Rockefeller is buried in Lakeview Cemetery somewhere, I believe. But anyway, my point is this: it's been utilized for the advantage of others. Now, LeBron made a father move. You know what I'm saying? And he kept his lineage. What's going on, Chief? He kept his lineage. By right, uh, he has the right to keep his lineage going. You know what I'm saying? He got Bryce, coming up next. So why not? In 2 years, I expect to see Bryce either on the Lakers or, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA as well. It's all across the NBA. It's all across sports. It's just in our general life.
Right.
I know plenty of people who were in positions when I worked for the city of Cleveland for 12 years. It was plenty of people who were in positions of power that really didn't deserve it. They didn't have the credentials, but because they knew somebody, or they was neighbors, or they was friends with somebody, they got that preferential treatment. Hey, I don't knock it. I had to, they forced me to go back to school. And once I went back to school, it was on. I in 2015, I chunked on the deuce, and I remember my supervisor at the time was a guy from Georgia, a white guy. Wore his head, wore his he kept a clean shave on his head half the time, so you ain't really know what angle he was coming from. But when I handed him my resignation letter, he was like, "What is this?" He was like, "You my best worker. You can't quit on me." I said, "Nah, man. I know I'm your best worker, but guess what? Y'all forced me to go back to school. There's my resignation. I got something better jumping off." He was salty, but he shook my hand and respected it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forced y'all, they had people, they put people in a position that I wanted and that I was going to apply for, and then they turned around and changed the classification, which is a common theme in the city of Cleveland, in their hiring practices. So, I mean, I bounced, and I ain't looked back since. So, the preferential treatment is there. It's all around us. It sucks because some of us really do got to work a little bit harder to get what we want, but it just go to show we as a people need to be in position to set our kids up like they set their kids up, like they set their friends up. So then that way we all eating. There's no room for jealousy.
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. We all.
Topic.
What you say, Kels?
That's a whole different topic, right? We gonna have to say that for like another year because there's so many bases on that one,
man.
But, okay, like you felt that they forced you to go back to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what that did, it made you better and made you want to earn it more, didn't it? That's because you went back to school, or did it make you mad because you was a hard working?
I was
boy, and then they gave it to his brother.
I was already hard working, but you could tell with the quote unquote cliques that, I wasn't, I'm cool. I'm a loner. Right. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get down with certain cliques. So if I wasn't in the group, or, if I wasn't attending those parties, first of all, I was never getting those invites to those parties, to be in those rooms, to be, amongst the powerful, I would say, people who would make those decisions. My father did what he could. I had to work on a couple campaigns just to get my foot in the door at the city. So then I maneuvered from there. So that was my way in. That was, my stepping stone. So did I get mine up front? Yeah. But later on, when it came time to try to excel and move up the ladder to get a bigger bag, they wanted to keep me stagnant. So I left. I gambled on myself.
What's going on, Casper baby?
Oh, so that's all, and that's exactly what I was saying before. So it made you feel like you was a loner. You feel like you wouldn't want to go. You ain't get no invite because they was hanging out with their little clique.
Yeah,
So
I mean they were around. They were all clicked up before I even got to that department. So
okay,
you know,
so that's why that's why I feel like that's why I feel like with LeBron's son. He gonna be a loner because nobody gonna want to click up with him because you only got there because of your father.
Appreciate you. All the way from Switzerland.
But I still feel.
Appreciate you.
Oh, what's up, Casper?
Switzerland?
Yeah, man. What's happening?
Tuning in from Switzerland. Appreciate you.
But you gotta understand this. Bronny not gonna be a loner because let's face it, he's earned, right? He's earned. Even though
you about to say the wrong thing. You see Kale's giving you that look already.
Even though he only spent a short time at USC, his heart condition, you know what I'm saying, kept him away for the majority of the season. And then when he got back, his minutes was limited. But let's face the fact, can Bronny James play ball? Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. Yes, he can.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the bad first game.
You said what?
That's the first game. You had I get drafted to the Guardians.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And then I go up, you know, and I got the jitters, I got the crowd, you know, they pitching 105 miles an hour. I might strike out 2-3 times before I get my first hit. Okay, he had 4 points and a couple of assists and a couple of rebounds. First game, hey man, I'm not knocking it, man. But he could play the game. And if he can show that he can play the game, he's shown that he could definitely play the game. And if he could show he's as cerebral with the game, like his father, or even better, then he's gonna create a name for himself. That's why he's going by Bronny James. And he's gonna be a household name, #1 selling jersey in one day. So marketing is there.
Okay.
Him being able to play is there. So
yeah, we do. But
it's part. Yeah, LeBron made the phone calls to make sure that LeBron and Rich made sure that he got on the Lakers. That was the only part that was nepotism to me. The other part was the fact that he was gonna get drafted, regardless of the fact, to the Lakers, because he was gonna get drafted to the Lakers, regardless of the fact. And now he's in G League with or Summer League with their first round pick. So I think those two are gonna form a special bond that's not gonna be breakable.
Real quick, excuse me. I don't mean to cut you off, Dark, but yeah, we do football as well. We do all sports.
Oh yeah, we're waiting on football season, Cass.
Yeah, we definitely waiting on football season. Yeah, we football, basketball, boxing, baseball. But you know, we also dip and dab into conversations like we having today. So yeah, we do it all. We do it all. But it's not the Inside School no more. It's the Antoine Spivey show. So had to change that. But yeah, we do it all. But go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you fine. I just feel like LeBron put his family in position to continue to win, and as a father, that's what you're supposed to do. If LeBron checked out of here today, God forbid, part of his legacy was making sure that his children are okay. No, it's just one show. We just changed the name, guys.
You gotta change the name.
Let's change the name.
Okay, got you. No, you cool. It's all good.
But
so you feel as though that he is doing his legacy through the Lakers by getting his son drafted? Would that enhance his legacy?
I'm not even,
because
I'm not even looking at that as specifically towards the Lakers. I'm saying that he did what a father was supposed to do to continue his legacy and bring his son into the NBA. If that's his son could have said, "Dad, I don't even want to play ball. I want to play football." But Savannah said they couldn't play football, so basketball was their only choice.
You can exclude the legacy stuff, just as you said, like just as a father, period. Like exclude the, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my legacy better than what it is, because you know, but just as a father, period, in his situation.
That alone sits, you know what I'm saying? That will continue the LeBron James legacy with bringing Bronny to the NBA. We're making sure he was in position to get to the NBA, and then now you got Bryce. So it wasn't solely LeBron that made the decision. Well, yeah, I want my son here. Yeah, he said he wanted him on the Lakers. It would be nice for him to play with his son. Bryce up next. He probably gonna play with Bryce one season, and then he's gonna be done. No, but Bryce, as far as his legacy as a father, he made sure that both of his boys were in position to get to the league, which is something.
So my question is,
you've been in the league 20 years, 20 plus years, man. All the games to the league, man.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? The GOAT in my eyes.
Come on,
you know.
He was
and you still able to play the game. Like, come on, like give me something. You know what I'm saying? So
my question is this. So was it Brian who brought Bronny into the league, or was it his talent that brought him into the league?
There's a combination of both.
Period. That's the big question. Was it talent? Was it talent, or was his dad?
He's talented enough.
We're both.
He's talented.
So y'all said it's both.
He's talented enough to where the Lakers are going to be patient and developing.
Let me ask you this, Kels.
That's all you can ask for is an opportunity.
Right. You really think Bronny can't play the game? Because that's what it sounds like to me. You really think Bronny can't play?
No, I think he can play the game, but I think he's not ready for the NBA. I think he should have went. I've been saying this a long time ago. I think he should have waited another year, just because of the situation he had with his heart, and just because he wasn't getting no playing time at USC. I thought the best. It was me. The best thing was for him to go to what's that dude's name? I forget. Duquesne, where he could have played more because he played with the coach is Drew Joyce II, which LeBron played with he could have got minutes and he could have played a little bit more. I'm not saying he's not going to be able to play, but I just don't think he's right now able to play at a good minutes
at a high enough level to really contribute towards
a team.
And that they knew what they was getting themselves into. Let's be real here.
What you don't agree with, Greg?
The Lakers knew that Bronny would need some development.
Right.
I mean, he's a rookie, just like everybody, like Connect. So you got to give all Bronny did was position himself to where his father could say, "Hey, give my son an opportunity." Right. And as a father, that's all he did. His job.
He did his job.
Now, what Bronny does with that opportunity is up to him. How Bronny makes a name for himself is up to Bronny. How Bronny conducts himself, carries himself, that's on Bronny. Same thing gonna happen with Bryce. How Bryce is balling. He could play. Okay, we gonna get you an opportunity. As a father, that I did my job. And you can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? Jordan. Let's go back to Jordan. Jordan kids was playing in college. I just knew I was gonna see one of them in the league, but neither.
And why did you see him?
Neither one of them went to the league.
Neither one. Why?
One played for Illinois. I can't remember where the other one played for.
You know why? Because they weren't good enough to play in the NBA. That's why they was not good enough. They was not talented enough to play in the NBA.
But was their father Their father was famous enough to get them an opportunity. Now,
so why didn't Jordan do that like LeBron did?
Now, wait a minute. Now, Jordan different. He an Aquarius. He a different type of father now.
How you gonna tell
you gotta earn your way.
How you know his father skills? Because he Aquarius don't mean the mean
Jordan probably a different way. Jordan probably a different way.
How you gonna say that?
Jordan probably a different way.
Oh, LeBron is Sagittarius. So
Jordan probably a different way. You know what I'm saying? But all of his children are doing very well for themselves. Who knows? Maybe they got so bored with basketball after college, they didn't even want to go to the league. When they get to the college level, some kids are so burnt out playing ball from childhood, from Pee-wee to Power 5, Power 6 to junior high school to freshman football, basketball to JV varsity. By the time they get to college, man, some of them kids be burnt out.
His dad is the best.
Hey, Dave, he is the best dad.
Wow, that's funny. But Kels, to me, I'm getting this impression from you that you really like opposed to it. Like you really feel like you really against. You know
I'm not against it because you can't stop it. He the greatest basketball player in the world right now. You can't stop it. But the one thing I know, if I'm the other players on that dang on team, other rookies who is fighting and clawing to come to the league, I feel some type of way. It's not jealousy. It's not anything like that.
Sound like to me coming from you, jealousy.
It's not jealousy. It's not. Look, any competitor knows one thing that you have to do. You have to earn your way on a roster. Anybody who went against, I played basketball in high school. It was nepotism in high school. You know what I'm saying? I might not got a starting job because the coach's son is on the team, and that's the coach's son. Did I feel some type of way? Hell yeah. So you know what I did? I went at him. Every day in practice, I made sure he smelled my breath, and I was up in him. Pause. So that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt.
Time out. My dude said, I was up. I made him smell my breath. I was up.
Pause.
So what I mean by that is that Bronny gonna have to play super harder now than he had to do if it was just strictly on his talent alone. That's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna be coming from him because that's LeBron James' son. You feel me?
Kills, you really can't tell me, man. Like I really find it hard to believe if you was in that position or any type of position and you had that power to, man, you know what? My son is a great artist too, man. Like he gonna be a great artist one day. I'm an artist, whatever. Man, bring him on in. You mean to tell me you're not gonna, even if you feel like he's not ready to be?
Oh yeah, he can work at like the mid level, and then he come up to the level because that'll make it like you working. If I just make you a straight hit maker, then they're gonna be like, man, what did he do? That's how I look at it. I'm looking at it from my child's perspective, maybe I'm looking into how the world gonna view him. Because when he leave, if I leave, it's gonna be more like like a company. I might have the best ran company in the world, Jenny Bus, like the Lakers. The Busters win the championships and everything. They moved it over to their son. Now the daughter got it. Now look what happened. Because they weren't fully involved in it. They was just handed the keys, and now they don't know what the hell to do. All I'm saying is that get a little training. I start them off with a little training.
But ain't that basically what Bronny is doing?
Bronny, put like this. Bronny is not going to the G League or he's not going to nowhere. He's going to be on the roster. My question is this. How that going to help the Lakers? Because Bronny gonna play some minutes, but how they gonna help the Lakers?
Facts, Dave. You say what?
I said, how they gonna help? And I know how they gonna help the Lakers. It's just like if I'm running a company and my son is not ready to run that company because he's my son, I should just give it to him. But he's not ready to run the company. So now he's gonna run the company down the drain because he don't know nothing.
So this
right.
Look, man, look. Let me say this real quick. Al Horford, his father was a retired Dominican professional basketball player.
Horford's son played tennis.
What?
Horford's dad played tennis.
What you say?
I thought he played tennis.
No. Alfredo William Tito Horford is a Dominican retired professional basketball player who was selected by the Milwaukee Bucks, second round, 39th pick. See, I pulled up Wikipedia for you today because I knew we was gonna get to this part. So Ashton Hardaway, Penny Hardaway's son.
Did he play?
His dad struggled, so he wouldn't have to. Period. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
So his dad struggled to get where he got.
So his children wouldn't have to.
So his children won't have to.
Okay, but his son gets talent.
That's what we supposed. Okay, Dale Curry, man, come on, man. Steph
was better than his goddamn dad.
I'm just saying,
Steph was way better than his dad.
My point is, hold up. My point is,
he need help. They didn't have to come in and be like, "Oh, I need you to sign my son." His son was already the number 7 pick in the draft.
What I'm saying to you is, Kels, is this:
Tim
we have a lot of the players that was playing in the 90s. They kids either are in the league or have been in the league.
Okay, so, and how did they get there? They dads didn't box for them.
And so and then
they tell the Bucks, right?
How did Giannis help the Bucks? He didn't. He sat on the bench.
Because Giannis' brother.
Yeah.
Of course,
he sat on the bench. He didn't play.
Okay.
So what's the difference? Wait a minute, hold up. And Giannis came to the Milwaukee Bucks like, if y'all drafted me, y'all gotta draft my brother too. It's a 2-for-1 deal with this one. It's me and my brother, not just me. So what I'm saying is,
and his brother don't even play.
Why is it wrong? Why is it so wrong? Why is Bronny getting so much criticism?
You know
why? I think because Kels feel like
why? No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because of his father. That's why he gets so much criticism, because of his dad. Anybody who plays sports, you have to understand, is a competition-based league. It's a competition-based league amongst the players. It's gonna be nepotism in the front office, anything like that. I understand that, but when it comes down to the competition, then it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Dor.
Well, if that's the case, let it be competition. Bronny has earned an opportunity to compete with the best of them through summer league and he got a guaranteed contract, so he's gonna make the roster. But he's earned the opportunity to compete. Period. Carmelo's son coming up.
Kaya better than Kaya.
I was about to say D
Wade's son. I don't think he's playing.
He ain't playing.
The older, not Zaza, whatever her name is.
Yeah, the oldest boy that played with Bronny.
Yeah, he's not playing no more. They stated.
Okay, so you got Melo, his son about to come out. Who else? I think Bosh's son, if I'm mistaken.
Boozer's got twins that's coming out.
Boozer, and I mean, come on, man, Carlos Boozer.
Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas got kids.
Exactly.
Now let's see if Gilbert Arenas, Carlos Boozer can get their team on a team.
But they're not playing. They're not in the league no more.
How they gonna get their team on the team, Kels?
They're retired. So what is you saying?
Let's see if they get their play.
They can
call people up though.
They gonna make a phone call, yeah. They gonna get them a nice agent and make that phone call, yeah. But guess what? Thank you, Dave. Thank you. As of January 2024, there were 35 second generation.
I don't know 35. I don't know 35 second generation NBA players. How many dads vouch for their son to come in the NBA?
All of them.
How?
All of them.
How?
All of them.
Because Kells ain't sitting on
all
TV.
of them.
So Tim Hardaway Jr. got into the league because of Tim Hardaway Sr.
Come on, man. His name Hardaway. His name Hardaway. He had the.
Right, in that situation, I'm gonna say I don't think so. But again, my whole thing is this. When it comes down to Bron, the man put in work for 20 plus years, 21, 22 years.
He decorated
championship.
You can't knock that
all-time leading scorer, Olympics, all that. I don't get it. Why you would feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's a big problem for him. You know what I'm saying, to be like, draft my son. Before I end my career, I done did everything possible. Before I end my career, I just want to play with my son. Y'all got the opportunity to draft him. Draft him. I don't understand why you so like.
Oh no, you can draft him. You can draft him, but just to put him on the team with another person who can help you on that roster, who go benefit from trying to win. Right now, what are the Lakers trying to do? Are the Lakers trying to win? You act like
Bronny. You act like Bronny is about to immediately start this year. He's gonna be that impact player this year. No, we all know Bronny. We all know Bronny got to develop. We all know that.
Okay,
but you make it as if he about to just come in. They about to just plug him in and start the season. How many players they typically have? What, 15?
12 to 15 on their roster?
13.
That they carry
like 15 to 13.
15 on the roster?
Yeah.
15 on the roster. You mean to tell me, because you're only running 5.
You got a rotation of 8 or 10.
You got a rotation of 8 or 10.
Can Bernie make the rotation?
You get 4 players. You get 4 players that's not going, 9 times out of 10 is not going to play. 9 times out of, because number one, because they rookies or they second-year rookies and they in the G League or the Summer League.
Okay.
And they in player development, right? You got 4 players. So you mean to tell me that Bronny James is actually taking up a spot for on the roster that could potentially have somebody come on the roster that would actually help the Lakers win when they got 4 roster spots, 4 to 5 roster spots that they're not even gonna use during the course of the season, let alone the playoffs when they come down, when they scale it back to a 8 to 10 man rotation. What I'm saying here is, how does that compute? You get 4 to 5 development players, right?
Well, let me ask you this question.
You got 4 to 5 development players. That give you 11. That give you an 11-man roster.
Of course.
Right? Okay. Push come to shove, a 12-man roster. You got 3 people that's just sitting. That's Bronny, that's Connect, and that's one more development player, right? Now, your 12
play.
Your main 12 is what you running during the season. You know what I'm saying? Barring any injuries, you got 5 that's starting, you got 7 on the bench that at any point in time, subs, or you got a few for injuries. How is Bronny taking up a roster spot when that of somebody that could actually come on and help the Lakers win? How?
Because just in case of an injury happen, where is what gonna happen? How is Bronny going to get developed? How is Bronny going to get developed? Now listen. How is Bronny going to get developed sitting on the Lakers bench on the roster? Is he going to play? Is he going to get some minutes? Or because he's not going down to the G League. His contract stating he's not going to the G League.
I'm saying he playing he playing some. He gonna get some garbage minutes, just like the other rookies do.
So you gonna develop him through 2 years with 5 or 10 minutes a game.
That's
his development.
That's what the Lakers signed up for. They knew what they were signing up for.
Okay, then you know what's gonna happen? Bronny is never gonna develop. Because the only way he gonna develop is practice, and everybody know practice is just practice. He's not gonna develop anything by sitting on the Lakers bench. The only way he can develop is either going back he should have went back to college or went down to the G League to play more. Minutes, experiences will make you better.
Of course.
Once you in the fire of stuff, it will make you better. How in the heck he gonna develop when he's sitting on the 15th player on the bench? How he's gonna develop? How he's gonna get his game good if he's not playing no minutes? How? And that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying also, as we congratulations, son. Yes, I'm gonna play with you in a minute. Go down there, earn your stripes, and come back up. He's on the team now. He could have just went to the G League and developed, and then came up. I like
the G League. Brian did sign a 1-1. So Brian, he did sign a 1-1. It's a 2-year, but it's a 1. I think the second year is an option or whatever.
Right.
So who's to even say, you know what I'm saying, he might make it to that second option year. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a chance
without
to play.
no development, without no experience, or without no what's the name, he's setting up himself for failure. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's been developing since he was 18. He had him since he was 18. I mean, since he was a baby. Since he was a baby.
Since 18. I think he had a baby for that.
He left for a minute, came back.
But nah, man, look.
He had him. So let's just break down Bronny game.
What we're trying to get you to understand is, okay, he playing in summer league. His contract, he just didn't sign a 2-way contract. The 2-way contract would have guaranteed that he had to go down to the G League and play. His guaranteed contract does not rule out that he does not go down to the G League and play. That's the only difference. His contract is the only difference. He's guaranteed $7.9 million, but he still is going to be required to do some G League work. It's just not mandated through his contract structure. That's why he didn't sign a 2-way contract. That's it. That's all.
If it was you,
Brian is going to get a lot of development, and he's going to
when he's on the end of the bench.
Kels, what part aren't you listening to?
The part you said that they're not going to send him down to the G League.
I'm going to repeat it one more time for the audience. Say it louder for the ones in the back. Bronny James' contract is structured like this.
Mm-hmm.
He's 4 years, $7.9 million guaranteed.
Okay.
Right. He has a roster spot
Key spot roster.
His contract does the only difference in his contract versus a 2-way contract, which is what most rookies sign, is the 2-way contract mandates that they play in the G League before coming up. His contract is not structured that way. He gets a guaranteed $7.9 million deal, and he is still part of his development is playing in the summer league and playing in the G League. Look it up. But he's not mandated his contract doesn't mandate G League. He's not required to, but he will see some G League work.
We will see, because his contract stated.
I just sent you an invite, Blaze. I just sent you an invite.
That it stated that his coach stated that he earned a roster spot. So why would he go down to the G League?
He earned a roster spot. So
he's not. So once again, how is he gonna develop his game?
I don't think you hear what. Go ahead, Dark.
No, he's saying that the contract, he still can go to the G League, right?
Right.
But he still got a roster spot. So in a two-way contract, for most rookies who's second round, below or above signed 2-way contracts.
So how many minutes you looking at Bronny should be playing this year for you, Kels?
What is a roster spot for the Lakers?
If that's how you want to put it, however it is you want to put it.
But I don't even think he should be on the roster. I think he should have started off in the G League. I'm just being perfectly honest.
After being selected in the second round, number 55 overall by the Los Angeles.
What up, Blaze?
What up, Blaze?
Man, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Bronny James will likely spend the bulk of his rookie season in the G League. I'm telling you, the only difference is it's contractual. Everybody mad and in an upheaval because he got a standard contract.
And
his dad made sure he got a standard contract. Because if he had signed a 2-way contract, it would have been for basically a couple $100,000. So he got a $7.9 million rookie contract for 4 years. He gonna spend some time in the G League. He playing in the summer league. The Lakers knew what they was doing. They signed up to develop Bronny James.
As y'all can see, we got
Bronny James.
As y'all can see, we got Big Blaze on the show. Appreciate you for coming on to get your thoughts. I see you looking. I see you got the facial going. I know you got something to say. What's your thoughts on this?
Man, first off, Kels, come on, man. Who cares, bro?
Coming for Kels.
Bronny be great, bro. Look,
Bronny gonna be okay. How Bronny gonna be great when he don't play?
His daddy struggled so he can make pulls so his son don't gotta struggle. You feel me? Bronny gonna be a great asset. His daddy is arguably the GOAT. Old GOAT James. Only issue with him is he ain't playing for the Heat. Other than that, he
you mean the Cavs, Blaze? You mean the Cavs?
I said what I said. Look, Bronny gonna be. Look, I don't care if Bronny don't play, but one quarter or the damn a quarter, one possession, as long as he get the pass, inbound the ball to his daddy, and then he can go sit down somewhere. Look, make history real quick. You feel me? Make history real quick. That's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? They go sit down and go develop.
So in other words,
Bronny ain't no scrub, honestly. You
not.
Forget. You must have not watched no highlights. You must have not watched no highlights before he had his cardiac arrest. You must have been looking at Bronny.
I watched him since he was in Siena Canyon.
Then how
when he's playing with Scottie Pippen Jr.'s son, when he was playing with all the other boys that was better than him, he was the 14th ranked. I'm just saying.
So
Bronny got skills for what Bronny, to me, I'm gonna say this. Bronny is a better athletic version of Patrick Beverly.
Oh my goodness.
Even if he was,
I'm just saying.
Oh
my goodness.
Even if he was, I don't
stuff.
That's not a knock on him. That's not a knock on him. Patrick Beverly being in the league for 12 years. How many years? You know, he's a defensive master. That's what LeBron had. That's what Bronny got to get his game to.
It kind of is. The only advantage that Pat got over Bronny is Pat Bev was with the Heat once upon a time. Other than that, he screwed too.
So LeBron should have just.
Hey, the Heat spoke.
The Heat. The Heat would have developed him better than the Lakers.
Oh, the Heat definitely would have developed him way better than the Lakers.
I could probably agree with that. I'll probably agree with that.
We're not talking about that. This is what I'm saying. People keep talking about he needs to spend more time in school. Either spend 3 more years in school, or you spend 3 years learning in the NBA. By the time this boy turned 22, like if he was in college and did his 3 years and then came to the NBA at 22, he still got to run into that rookie wall, that rookie thing that what rookies will go through. He ain't gonna have to go through that at 22 now. Yeah. He finna be a beast.
I ain't even say staying in college for 3 years or anything. I said he should have just went back this year.
But
then came out the draft.
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand this too.
To develop his game.
You gotta
let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. What do you want? What do you want from Bronny? Do you want Bronny to be an NBA player that made it, or do you want Bronny to do something that was was beneficial that make
you act like Bronny is not going to be a good NBA player though.
Hold up.
I mean,
that's how you sounded. Go ahead, Dar.
And Kels, you got to understand this too. What if he did go back to USC? Right?
Don't say about this injury
wait
stuff.
a minute. What if he did? What if he waited the year that you're talking about to go develop, right? And he blow his knee. Who gonna pick him up in the draft? Nah, he done blew his knee. He a liability.
He can blow his knee tomorrow. He can blow his knee tomorrow. The only difference is that he's in the NBA.
You missing the whole point, man.
Exactly. The difference is here in the NBA. So when he healed, guess what?
Right.
He's still in the NBA.
Right.
So he in the NBA now.
But his game is not gonna develop.
For you to be an underdog rooter, Kels, you show.
I'd rather for him.
Look,
I'd rather for we talk about nepotism. That's what I'm talking about. Nepotism. That was a nepotism type of shit. Because the only difference, the only reason why Bronny got in there, because of LeBron, he only got that contract because of his dad. He only got into the man was in position. If it was anybody else in the world, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
That ain't true.
Excuse me. Then I start to show off saying we see white privilege a lot. We have seen white privilege a lot. So you can't say nobody else in the world would have did that. Go ahead, Blaze.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If he wasn't LeBron's son, I believe that he still could be drafted at 55. He still could be drafted in who said that he couldn't still be drafted?
He wouldn't have been drafted.
This the thing, because he's LeBron's son, there was a lot of spotlight on the second round draft number 55.
Right.
If he wasn't LeBron's son, then he would have still been drafted. It just wouldn't have been no big news up there. It wouldn't have been all over ESPN. We wouldn't be talking about it right now.
But
I don't think somebody who averaged 4 points.
Let me piggyback off of that real quick.
He'd have been undrafted.
Let me piggyback off of that real quick, Blaze.
Yeah.
Kels, what part of this don't you understand, man? You know what I'm saying? Cam just did his show. He like, man, I'm mad at my father. You know what I'm saying? Why my father wasn't in position to put me on or something like that? Got me this is where we are as black men, or these are the type of positions that we are supposed to be in. Whether it's the NBA, whether it's the NFL, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's Fortune 500 companies, these are the positions that we should be in as men to put our children, you know what I'm saying, through the education, make sure they get their education, teach them the ropes early on so they cerebral about this shit when they come home and say, hey, you got an internship. Here's your opportunity.
Right.
This is the only difference is LeBron got a $7.9 million internship in which he's gonna benefit from that opportunity going forward, versus us just going to us having our children come on to a construction site and work as an intern making $20 an hour.
Big facts. There's somebody in the comments. There's somebody in the comments that wrote all that getting it out the mud shit for the birds.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody want to get. They all know why everybody said, I want to get it out the mud. Okay.
That's Kels.
Because the thing is this. I'm just strictly talking about sports in general. A competitive type thing generally.
He don't compete.
Who?
He compete to me.
You compete when you go for that job interview, man.
Who's his dad? He's not competing on his talent alone.
So
your mommy he would have drafted Pat Riley. Air Sports would have drafted Bronny.
Hey, look, we're not talking about the Miami Heat and Pat Riley. We talk about, but no, it's possible.
We all understand. The main reason why Bronny is where he at now.
My name was Kelly. It was Bronny Kels. coming out of USC.
He wouldn't even made the high school team, but that's here nor there.
I mean, I'm not mad. Let me get something straight. I'm not mad at his dad doing his job. That's a great thing. It should be more like that. All I'm saying, from a competitive style or competitive nature, he's not better than some of the players that's on the Lakers now.
I know a lot of
players that's in the league that's better than a lot of these stars that's making money and can't even get out the first round. Who cares? It's a team sport. It ain't an individual.
Bronny gonna be individual because LeBron is the man.
He the man, but who the best player on the team? So that's an individual.
So he made all the streams. He did everything for the Lakers. So he laid in the bed. Now he gotta develop Brown. That's all I'm talking. It's great that he got his son.
Who said that he ain't? No, he got one of the greatest coaching minds when it comes to X's and O's in freaking JJ Redick. You know what I'm saying? You got one of the greatest minds, period, in LeBron James.
Okay.
And you talk about never coach. I'm sick of people talking about first time coach. Greg Popovich once upon a time had to be a first time coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pat Riley,
you can look at
Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah.
They all had.
Okay, know the difference between Eric Spoelstra and Greg Popovich? There was assistant coaches. So they was groomed to be. They earned their way up to be a head coach.
Hold on. What was Spoelstra?
When was Eric?
Spoelstra was
Wasn't he a video coordinator or something?
He was an assistant coach with Pat Riley when they hired him. He was assistant coach. He was not they brought him down he started off as a video coordinator. Then they dropped him down to assistant coach. He was an assistant coach before he got the head coaching job.
I get what you're saying.
Pop did the same way. Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, all them became first-time coaches as assistant coaches. So they learned their trade before they get into the hot seat. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. I hear you. When Spo first became the coach for the Heat, all the media going crazy. Oh, this man don't know what he's doing. They got this rookie coach. Blah blah blah. Nobody don't care about. They only care about their narratives. That's it. Right now, the narrative is that JJ Redick ain't never coached before. I'm here to let y'all know that he coached his daughter's team. So y'all need to shut your faces. That's one.
Wow.
But outside of that,
wow. How old is his daughter? 6.
Hey, look. I bet his daughter across the up. I bet his daughter across the up. Bet that.
My age, she probably crossed me up just by looking at the ball.
but no, real talk though. Like, I'm sure y'all seen even one episode of him and LeBron podcast.
Oh yeah.
Just their minds alone give them an advantage. You feel me? Just their minds alone give them an advantage to put pieces in place. I'm more than sure, fully confident, I would bet anything that he would be able to fine-tune and develop Bronny. Like, they're not bringing him in there for no reason. He gonna get right. Bronny gonna last. If he don't get injured, he gonna last just as long as his daddy, because he got the damn take care of your body machine in his household. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as he don't get with no floozy behind chick that mess up his life. You know what I'm saying? He don't get with no Kardashian. He gonna be straight.
Right.
He gonna be great if you stay away from the Kardashians.
Kills, man, you better go for that bull crap, man. And
what bull crap I'm on? I'm just saying. Look. I'm happy.
Competitive nature. See, look.
Like he had like LeBron. He had like LeBron dribble the ball for him.
I like
LeBron make the assist. He had like LeBron dunk the ball. He had like LeBron jump for him. He got all only difference LeBron make is the stages that he perform on. But he got to compete.
So all I'm saying is this.
He would just give that opportunity.
He got his son the bank, which he should have done. That's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? I applaud for that. That's what he was supposed to do. Get your son the money. Get your son that.
But if you was the other players on the team, you would be pissed.
Huh?
But if you was the other players on the team, you would be pissed.
Hell yeah.
Your daddy should have been LeBron, nigga.
Right.
I can't choose my daddy.
Hey,
So
Mom Duke, what's happening? Mom Duke, what's going on?
Straight up.
Bryce better than LeBron, Bronny.
But real talk, in this
Melo better than Lonzo.
Before we close, man, we gotta understand, man. As men, as black men at that, our generation, us four, we done got it out the mud.
Come on, facts.
We done got it out the mud. We doing great things with ourselves. We successful. We might not be right where we want to be right now, but we going in the right direction.
Come on.
As we continue to move and grow in that direction and become even more successful, we gotta groom our kids and lay down the foundation so that their opportunities, number one, they don't squander them. They understand the importance of an opportunity. Right. That's what Bronny understands is the importance of an opportunity. He trained his whole life and play ball his whole life for this opportunity. Facts. To have an opportunity to make a name for himself and not live up under the LeBron James.
The man even changed his name.
Right. And
come on.
Not just that, but not just that. Make sure our children are in position. Make sure our children are in position to where they can not only benefit, but understand when the opportunity is right and when the opportunity might not be right.
Exactly.
We don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I tell you right now, real quick, I was 18 working for the international construction firm, interning. I was kicking it, but it was a summer internship, getting paid every week. All I had to do, nobody was in my ear. I didn't know I could go to school. I could work that internship during the day and go to school at night. At the end of the summer, I ended up leaving that internship. That was a paid internship. Returned to college. You understand what I'm saying? And life became different for me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And now, I'm just finishing college at 41 years old. That's part of my testimony, bro. We cannot afford to.
How do you feel about that? Because you ain't had nobody hand it to you.
No, I didn't have. It wasn't about having anybody handing it to me.
That's what
it was saying. I had people that put me in position. Don't get it twisted. Somebody put me in position for that internship. You know what I'm saying? And a phone call was made, but I squandered the opportunity because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Ready. I didn't know that I could go to school at night, finish school, and work during the day and be all right at 19, 20 years old working for the international construction firm.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I'll be a lot further in my career than where I'm at.
Yeah, stuff like that be hurting my hurt my heart for real. Because see, had you been in Miami, you would have been taught that in preschool. You feel me? And you would have.
I mean, hold on, Kels, you saying I always come from left field with stuff. He just sat there, and the crazy thing about it is, Jordan gave that beautiful testimony. Blaze just sat there serious.
If I was in Miami,
he even patted his chest and said, you know, I feel bad for
hey, you right, Blaze, because if I was in Miami, man, yeah, Pablo Escobar would have told me everything.
Wow, man.
Yeah, you might have been locked up, you know what I'm saying? But you know, and probably have 5 more kids, but you know, of Latin descent. But you know,
yeah, because them cumbanos down there, ooh.
But no, but real talk, all seriousness, I agree 1,000,000%, and we make these sacrifices, and we get it out the mud now, so we can be able to put our kids in position to do whatever. Like mine right now, in the position because of the hard work and the busting behind that I'm doing for him to be able to afford to be a part of the Junior Olympics. So they did track This is all his medals from this year at the Junior Olympics. Who
Oh, that's great.
killing
That's
them?
great.
Killing them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's what's up.
It's that when you said that we get it out in the mud for them, we definitely do. I wish
We do.
that there was somebody in this entertainment and music industry and all of this that was there to lead me into it. I done ran and got screwed over so many different times. You know what I'm saying? Lost, I would say, thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars on stupid deals just by not knowing no better. You know what I'm saying? And I probably would have died if I was in Cleveland. So good thing I was here in South Florida.
I swear, man, it's like
we're coming for Cleveland, man.
Hey, listen,
you
can handle hurricanes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you
got
the
Dolphins and the Browns coming.
And those big ass by this big, you can handle all that.
Hey, you got me there. You got me there for real.
You keep on, Blaze. Keep on talking. We gonna see y'all in December.
Yeah.
And don't go in hiding. Don't go in hiding.
No, matter of fact, I tell you what, Blaze, let's get tickets to the game, man, so we can watch it in real time.
When the game is?
Wait, y'all coming down? Wait.
No,
they coming to Cleveland.
No, the Dolphins come to Cleveland in the wintertime, brother.
Hey, I'm not getting no tickets by damn self.
It's gonna be the one day I ain't a Dolphin fan. You don't support your team, dude.
I'm
supporting
the
Budweiser. Hey, come on, we gonna sit down in the dog pound. Put all your Dolphins gear on. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't about to lie. I'm not messing with that stadium. Man, the last winter game I went to down at the stadium was against the Ravens. I ain't never doing that again.
I had to drink 12 beers just to get hot, just to get drunk. I had to drink 12 beers just to warm up.
And then on top
just
of that,
warm up.
my truck messed up downtown, so I'm downtown cold. I gotta wait for the tow people, man. I'm not not for no Browns game. Not for no Browns game.
Dang.
Hey man, great conversation today, y'all. Great conversation today. Something that's needed to be talked about. And I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, will be talked about more in the future, because this ain't gonna be the last time you see somebody of power, of color, be able to put their kids in a situation like this. So it's gonna come up again. I appreciate everybody that chimed in today, that tuned in with your comments. Appreciate y'all. Blaze, as always, man. Oh, Switzerland. Shouts out to them.
Yes, sir.
Blaze, as always, I appreciate you for chiming in. Appreciate everything again that you and the network is doing. You know what I'm saying? Kels, Darden, I appreciate y'all as always as well.
Ain't no thing, cuzzo.
Yeah, great show, man. We gonna definitely have to do this again. Definitely have to do this again. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget to subscribe to the Signature Series Network. Also the YouTube channel, like, follow, share on Facebook. Catch us again Wednesday for myself, Dark, Kels, Blaze. Y'all have a good one, man. We out here. Y'all stay safe. Deuces.
Y'all deuce. Hey, fellas. Hey.